What's up, Geminites? It's your boy GemMint, and we are here with a humongous box. This is the XM Studios Hulk Transformation. Many people consider this to be the best quarter scale Hulk statue on the market. We're going to open this bad boy up, do an assembly, review, and we're going to see for ourselves. Before we get started, make sure you are subscribed to the channel, hit the notification bell so you don't miss a video, and if you like this video, smash that like for your boy. Let's jump into it. As you can see, we have number 53 out of 750. That's the total edition size on this bad boy. Humongous box. Alright, it has a nice black envelope which has the art print and what I'm guessing would be the instructions. Wow, the art print looks great. I really like that. The art box has a little biography of Bruce Banner, aka the Incredible Hulk, and you have a very nice double-sided paper with the instructions and tells you how to register your products on the back and everything like that. Very nice, very classy, as to be expected from XM. Alright, very big styrofoam on the inside with these big straps, of course. Alright, so the first thing I noticed was Bruce Banner, and wow, he is so much bigger in person than he looks in pictures. And yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. I mean, it's an entire quarter scale human being, which is just kind of like an addition to this statue. And he looks great, man. Look at all the details. I mean, we'll get into it into the review, but just take a look at some close-ups right now. Very dynamic. His jacket, the way his clothes fit into his pants, his facial expression, the green on his thigh as it's bulging and turning into the Hulk. Wow, this looks amazing. Alright, the next thing that jumps out is the bottom half of the Hulk's torso. This is humongous. It's so wide. The detail in it is incredible. No pun intended. What a massive piece this is going to be, guys. Here we have the little base for Bruce. This is going to go in front of the base for Hulk, or it could go somewhere else too. It's basically its own base. You could even see on the back it has its own little plaque and everything. So looks really good. Laboratory base. You got Bruce's messed up glasses over here. I like the attention to detail. Look how small and intricate these are. That's a nice little touch. And just like my Cyclops, this comes with the little plaque standee. I think this was a limited run that only went in the first however many pieces. I really like these plaques. You know, XM always has the little extras that kind of just make you feel like your purchase was worth the money. The art print, the little plaque, the care to packaging, just the nice little details like that. Really cool. And it almost reminds me of like back in the day with trading cards or holograms or such. Holograms would be really dope. This is more of like a metal finish, but very nice addition that they didn't have to do. And here we have the top half of Hulk. Wow, he looks menacing. I love how the head is sculpted in. There's going to be no neck seam. Is this the only Hulk with no neck seam? The hands look great. The torso looks great. Man, the back looks amazing. The colors really look good. Alright, so I didn't get close-ups of every little piece of the base. And I didn't do a close-up of the base because it's just so massive. I mean, look at this thing, guys. Humongous base. Alright, let's go ahead and get this guy assembled. So there's one big key with a big peg. That slides in like that. And let's just go ahead and get him put together here. And that's it. I gotta tell you, for a big diorama, it's not too many pieces. And this guy is massive. Wow, let's see here. Let's see if I can figure out where all these other pieces go. Alright guys, there we go. Got the whole base put together, all the wires, Hulk is there, and this is a massive piece. I mean, this is a huge diorama. We haven't even put Bruce front and center yet. Let's go ahead and do that, and then let's get some measurements. Well, first let's measure Bruce, because I gotta tell you, in pictures, it doesn't do this little guy justice. The base is 14 inches wide. He stands about 13 inches tall, and the depth is about 8 inches. I mean, that's some regular statue measurements right there. Look at this beast. All right, his hand's the tallest point. So he stands about 28 inches tall. The depth of the base is about 17 inches. And this width is crazy, man. You're looking at like 29 inches wide. So basically, the dimensions, it's almost like a big square. And the detail on this guy is crazy. All right, let's get Bruce front and center. So he doesn't peg into this base, and you actually don't have to put him on the base, right? Because really, you could just put him in the front somewhere. That looks so cool, man. I gotta be honest, like, pictures don't do this piece justice. I mean, that scene right there, it looks like a comic book. It looks like Hulk 1. It's like, you can see the storytelling with him there changing into Hulk. And we're going to talk about the details on Banner a lot more than what I thought initially. Alright, so can we fit this bad boy on here? Yes, sir. Wow. All right, let's take a look. What's the depth now? I guess you could add the two, right? But you're looking at a depth of like 23 inches this way. Amazing piece, guys. So Hulk obviously first appeared in Hulk 1, Stan Lee, Jack Kirby, and Hulk was the poster child for Marvel for a long time. I'll say until Spider-Man came along, but he was definitely the face of Marvel. He was one with the first successful TV show. He had a number of movies which never really did as well, but he really found his stride in the MCU with Mark Ruffalo portraying him. I always appreciated all the Hulk movies. What I think is really cool about this Hulk is the storytelling aspect of it and the fact that it's in a lab. It really pays homage to the origins of the Hulk. He accidentally gets himself into a gamma radiation explosion. The gamma is what transforms him into the Hulk. There's been later retcons on no human could have survived that. There was something in Bruce all along. But I thought it was a really good idea to do this laboratory base, and I really like the differences from where Banner is to the destroyed plates where the Hulk is. You can see where his feet are stepping. The plates of this metal are kind of all buckling and coming up through the floor. It's almost like splashing in water. All of the base has a nice kind of dull metal look. You have these black and yellow stripes, very danger zone type of, you're not supposed to be in this area of the lab type of vibe. All this wiring that goes through the base, that comes up throughout the sides, and it's all intricate going into these kind of robotic arms from the lab. A lot of attention to detail, a lot of pistons, a lot of little dials, and you could even see this one little screen with buttons on it. But forget all the base. Let's talk about Bruce first. Bruce has so much more detail than I thought. His pants have a nice texture throughout. A lot of different wrinkles and folds in his pants. I love how you have this rip where you see green, where his skin is turning green on his thigh. It looks like his thigh is a little bulkier and bulging out more than his other thigh. And then even up on his arm, I didn't even notice he's got a similar rip on his tricep area, and that's green underneath as well. So much motion in his lab coat and his tie and his facial expression. Honestly, in pictures, I didn't know if I was digging it. I thought it looked a little too animated, a little too crazy, a little too insane. But in person, man, it looks perfect. I think it looks so creepy looking. He's so scared and he's really going out of his mind. The hands intertwined in between the hair looks great. The detail on the tongue with the shininess, the teeth look good, the eyes turning a little bit green. Again, his shirt going into his pants, just the sculpted and details of that look amazing. But let's get on to the main event, man. The Incredible Hulk looks incredible. Same kind of texture on those pants. They're ripped, of course. And he is so dense, man. His calves, his feet. He's such a dense, solid, muscular looking character. It looks really good. A lot of times we see Hulks on a rocky base or in a mountainous terrain and he's kind of dusty and dirty. This one makes sense that he's not because he's fresh out the lab, right? So you can see all of the skin on his feet. The different color greens really look awesome. This looks like an Alex Ross Hulk painting come to life. The sculpt on this is incredible. You have these big calves with these veins in them. Looks amazing. Veins on the top of the feet. And that torso. Yeah, he looks amazing, guys. This is definitely a Hulk piece to own. If you have the space for this guy, man, those abdominals look crazy. I like the yellowish, greenish, avocado skin. I think it looks awesome. I think the paint job is done really well here. He's ripped, man. He looks so muscular. And then his portrait, so much anger in his portrait. The teeth are done flawlessly. I love the shine enamel look. His eyes look great. His hair looks great. Yeah, I'm seeing what a lot of people were seeing in pictures. In person, I really needed to see it. I didn't know if I thought this was the best Hulk statue. There's some great ones out there. I think the recent Sideshow Gladiator Hulk looks really, really well done. But that's very niche, right? That's very Gladiator Hulk. This is Origin Hulk, Transformation Hulk. There was some concerns with the fingernails and toenails being white, and just like at the conventions when nobody noticed, in person it's very subtle. They could have went green with it. I don't know why they went white fingernails, but again, very subtle, and maybe they just wanted to contrast the skin. It's definitely the best storytelling Hulk piece on the market. The fact that you get really two statues in one, a quarter scale Bruce Banner, a quarter scale Incredible Hulk, and you can see the size difference. He is so much more massive, and it just blows me away. Like in person, it's so much more detailed. There's so much more presence than you see on video or pictures. So this thing definitely gets the Gem Mint seal of approval. I want to hear what you guys think about it in the comments down below. If you guys aren't already, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss a video. We drop daily content. And make sure to hit that like if you enjoyed it. Appreciate you guys watching. Stay minty fresh. Peace.